Hey everyone, Tankenstein here. In this video, I've got, in my opinion, probably the coolest little addition in the upcoming Tusk Force major update. We are getting the Ruhrstahl X-4. This is, believe it or not, an air-to-air guided missile that Germany created before the end of World War II. It's never used operationally, but it was used in testing, and it showed some promise. And also, believe it or not, even though this never actually came to be used as an air-to-air missile designed post-war, they actually used it as an anti-tank guided missile post-war in the SS-10, which also later became the SS-11, as you can see here. So we actually have direct descendants of it here in War Thunder. So actually a really, really cool missile. This is something I've wanted for a long, long time. I know I say that about a lot of things, but this especially is just so awesome to me. They did use it in testing on with the F-8, but I believe also the Ju-88. And as you can see here, it is at the bottom of the tree here after the bombs. Now, in real life, it did use manually guided, so like a wire-guided weapon system. So I'm not sure if it's going to keep that IR guidance, but otherwise, its stat card is actually really, really good. And it used kind of like a sonic or an acoustic proxy fuse. So in theory, at least based on these stats, these are better than the M4 Falcons that we have with the Delta Dart. So that said, let's just go ahead and test this thing out. This is going to be a really, really quick video, but I was just so excited I wanted to show you guys this. So that said, let's get into it, and probably won't be an air battle, just be in the test. So originally I was just going to make this into a short, but really just when it comes to like showing everything, I didn't really feel like that would be the best option here. So we're just going to go ahead and turn behind this MiG-15. Obviously, jets are going to be a lot easier to actually target with these missiles, so we will use it against a prop in just a moment. But just to kind of show you guys the targeting system again, let's see. And boom, one shot, one kill. I could not do that all that easily with the AIM-4 Falcons, even though those were like a decade later than this. So this thing is actually quite good thus far. Again, in real life, it was supposed to be wire guided. Now, how War Thunder is when it comes to all of this sort of realistic sort of thing, or at least realistically accurate stats, I'm going to use this kind of at an angle here, see if it actually hits. If it does, that would be crazy. Oh my goodness. 2 for 2, and the second one wasn't even a given. This is actually really impressive. But again, it was supposed to be wire guided, not infrared. So I'm not sure if this is going to be changed beyond the release of the major update. But that said, let's just go ahead and test this thing versus props. I believe in test drive, they are I-153s. So here's an interesting thing. Apparently, it was supposed to have been fired from the Me-262, but it never was. But I did confirm that it was fired from the Ju-88, so we'll have to see. But if this ever comes to the Me-262, because it was technically carried on them, at least based on the literature that I read, that could be really, really good. Then we'd be looking at the lowest air-to-air bomber or jet fighter carrying missile. So we have to get to within about half a kilometer to actually use these. But it maneuvers really, really well. Again, I don't think that's going to have IR guidance once it actually comes to the live server. It might just for ease of use. If it does, then this might see a slight BR increase. I'm not sure. Again, the effectiveness of missiles versus prop planes is like very limited. You may as well, once you actually get into range, you may as well be using your actual guns. But that said, let's just go ahead and just try it out one more time on this I-153. Maybe be a little bit closer this time. See if it actually does it. But I'm actually genuinely shocked. This thing is tracking better than... Oh, yeah, as I say, it's tracking better than I could have expected. But even still, that wasn't all too far off. So, that said, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. I am blown away that this is finally coming to War Thunder. I am actually so happy that we are finally getting one of those crazy weapons that we have. And hell, maybe in the in actual matches, we might start seeing some really rudimentary surface-to-air missiles because the Germans were creating those too. So, hey, who knows? But that said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on the other side. Take care, everyone.